it later. Okay, how can I move? So yeah, on this call we have also our product manager joining, so she will be in the chat room answering any questions you might have there. But mostly you need to add your questions in the Slido that I shared before the meeting. So the agenda of the call is that I'm going to just update you quickly on what has been happening in June at Supliful. It's been a challenging month, so really thanks to all of you. You are our core kind of users and our heroes that we work for every day. So if there wouldn't be you, it would be very difficult for us to execute on this business. So we're literally every day building this solution for you. So thanks for that. And then I'm going to quickly update what are our main plans for the upcoming month of July, what we want to deploy and what's in the pipeline for products. And then finally, I'm just going to go through the Slido questions, going to answer all of them there. And if we still have time left, you could just be able to ask any questions live, and I'll be happy to answer them directly on this meeting. So just a sec. I'm going to change some views. Okay. So I think more people will join. In the meantime, I will give a quick rundown of what we did in June. So first of all, it was, of course, still very challenging to deal with multiple out of stock situations. And we have also a lot of questions about that in our Slido. So I'm going to be covering that when I answer those, what we're doing and what are our plans to improve on that. But yeah, like 4 things that we did is we added additional 5 products to the catalog: fermented mushroom blend, energy strips, sleep strips, hangover strips, and as well as vegetarian collagen peptides. So these are now live and available for all of you to brand and then start creating new stores and products, or add them to your existing brand. We also launched an ad hoc Discord community where you would be able to ask questions, motivate each other, also ask for feedback on your store. Alina will add the link to the Discord in the chat room, so you can actually join now, and we'll be keeping up that community. Also, our next AMA session will most likely happen on that space in Discord. So this is where we want to build our community, since we really want to be in close touch with all of you and understand what are the challenges, how we can solve them, and how we can quickly move forward in order to create an environment where we all can become successful and create thriving brands with Supliful. So yeah, and then for July, our main plan is to and besides that, also in June, we improved our fulfillment capabilities. So we bought additional equipment. We restructured the way our fulfillment workflows are operating. So we really want to make sure that we are within the 1 to 5 business day fulfillment time, and reduce it to 1 to 3 business days, because we know it's crucial that all the orders go out in a timely manner and that there are no backlogs. So what we plan to do in July, in the coming couple of weeks, is that we are introducing a new feature where you would be able to pay with Supliful credits for your orders. So it means that you would also can purchase those credits, and you don't have to have like multiple transactions from your credit card. So you would just have one transaction with Supliful, and you could store those credits and then use them actually for direct orders. A lot of the people have been asking us, excuse me, yeah, and then we have another relaunch of the products that we discontinued or removed because of the failed integration. So we are relaunching all of those products by end of July. Some will be published already this week, and then other ones we're going to reintroduce in the coming weeks. As I said, yeah, we're going to continue to improve the fulfillment process. New full stack engineer is joining our team, which means that we would be able to add more features more quicker, fix any type of bugs that we have on the platform, both in the back end and in the front end, as well as more agents are joining our team so that we can, in a timely manner, quickly respond to any type of inquiries and questions you have during the onboarding process or during the process when you have already started selling. It's not our core focus, but we know that international shipping is still suboptimal. So I want to emphasize again that Supliful works seamlessly in the US market. So this is where we suggest everyone to focus on. But we're constantly also looking for ways to reduce international shipping, as well as reduce the admin and tax costs, so that there's constantly, you don't need to pay for additional taxes in each of the countries. So this is something we are researching and fixing on the fly as we discover new things throughout the process. Also, we are looking into introducing a priority line. This will happen in the next coming 2 months, where literally you would be able to we would be able to prioritize any late orders, as well as this will be like a service where you would be able to purchase it so that all of your orders are prioritized in the queue. But this is something in the works. So this is a quick rundown and update what has been happening in June and what we're going to work in July. And now I'm actually happy to go through the Slido questions and address some of the pain points that we had. I'm going to share the screen for Slido so that everyone also can add additional questions. Okay, so yeah, the first question is, are we planning to add any type of other related accessories? Yes, we have this idea for some time. However, it requires a bit of a different process in the fulfillment, as well as different equipment. Hence, in the meantime, what you can do to build more complete stores, you can search for companies like Printful and Printify. So they are in print on demand space. You can literally install their app on your Shopify store and then directly publish merch products like t-shirts, hats. I'm not sure if they have water bottles in their catalog, but feel free to go check them out. And then what is maybe a bit of maybe that is not that promising, is that there's going to be then shipments from two separate places, meaning from our facility and then from their facilities, if it's a combined order of, let's say, a t-shirt and some sort of a supplements. But I think that's something in the short term you can easily do, and it's a couple of click setup. So then you can have a more complete store. Okay, so how can I? Okay, so this is done. Yeah, regarding returns. So we don't actually accept returns due to the risk of contamination of the products. So in case customer receives a wrong product, or it's wrongfully relabeled, or it's damaged during the shipment, they don't send it back. We instantly either send a new item, or we issue a full refund for that product, so that you don't have to kind of return the package, and you don't need to worry about it. In a case if your customer just doesn't like the product, or is not satisfied with the content, it's up to you how you decide to refund them. We suggest always to have 100% money back guarantee. In case they don't like it, just refund the money. In the long term, it will not hurt your business, as long as you are looking for the people that are truthfully interested in the product and the products that you want to sell. The only situation is when packages are returned to our facility in Denver, is when there is a wrong shipping address listed on the order. So we receive the order back in our warehouse, and then we notify the creator about the situation that we have received it, and then either we reship the order with an updated address, or it's just sitting in the return product corner or section, where then after some time we just do another outreach, and if it's not possible to outreach those people, we dispose those items. Okay. Yeah, for the shipping address, you can add our fulfillment facility address, which is 420 Corporate Circle, Suite F, Golden, Colorado. Alina will also add that address in the chat now, so you can easily copy that. Regarding bulk discounts, we will by end of August introduce bulk discount tier system for 10 to 20 units. To be honest, it's a small amount of orders, and it's not considered the bulk order, so we are not giving any discounts for this type of placements. But there will be for larger volumes, for bigger sellers, there will be discounts coming very soon. We have the model created. We need to figure out on the final details how we want to implement it. Need a bit of a technical setup, and these will most likely go live by end of August. So yeah, we talked about the new products already in the previous AMA session, where I explained the failed third-party integration, which has caused the discontinuation of all the new products. But as I said in the beginning of the call, we will be restocking those products in our own facility, and we expect to publish all of them by end of July. Yeah, so out of stock situations, this is literally our top one priority. If we don't have products in stock, you can't sell them. The fulfillment gets blocked. So it's a massive issue that we are currently having. So one thing that we're instantly doing is that we are updating all our admin dashboard to make all the inventory counts and connections with the suppliers as smooth as possible. In the future, we're also building direct integrations via API with the supplier stock and their ERP systems, in order for us to predict better restock times and understand what they actually have in inventory, in order for us to make sound decisions and database decisions in order when do we restock those items, and at what points. It's this month has literally been a turmoil, and it's a circumstance of multiple unfortunate events that the suppliers run out of ingredients. We discontinued the products. The products are being delayed in shipment. So we literally constantly chat with our suppliers almost every day, and we try to make sure that we get those products in stock as fast as possible. Yeah, then we can you could have additional questions maybe on this topic later. Yes, you can order larger supplies as well and work with us as a wholesaler. But to be honest, the model is more geared towards really for you launching new brands with on-demand process and not literally stocking inventory, so that you don't literally risk with more stock on your hands that you can't sell out. This is not the typical case, but if you're looking to really order large volumes, you need to approach our team directly, and then it's a custom offer. Yes, pre-workouts will be restock with more flavors, as I said before. So these will get back in stock. This is the same. This is the same question. Yeah, so it literally is a combination of multiple factors. Is the fact that we already try to find suppliers with super short lead times, especially now in this period. Somehow they've run out of their raw ingredients. So it's also a bit of a mistake on our part in the planning, because not even now, we don't have full transparency of their stock. We don't have full transparency on the data, what they have. So we just kind of check our own stock levels and then restock just to realize after like approaching that supplier that they have, for example, run out of stock. Hence, we need to build out all those integrations and make much more precise decisions that are based on the data. And also, we noticed kind of a pattern, more a seasonal pattern, that actually last year we kind of had a similar situation with all of those out of stocks. And our hypothesis is that actually before the summer, all the suppliers might also run out of their raw ingredients, and this could be some macro effects that create these type of situations. Yes, we give out invoices. You can download invoices for each of our orders, so from the dashboard. Currently, we are testing FBA with our own in-house brand, so we've understood the ins and outs of how to list products on Amazon. So this is going to be probably a service that we're going to provide to you so that you can quicker start selling on Amazon. Then we are also working towards an integration with Amazon. Again, it's in the pipeline of our development. So we have all those ideas listed and integrations listed. It's just that we need more engineering power to be able to execute on all of those ideas. And then here comes, my ability to balance how much engineers we can hire, how much cash do we have in the account, and how do we make sure that features are deployed, that you guys are happy with all the features, but at the same time make sure that the business is sound and liable, and yeah, so now it's in the process, basically, the Amazon integrations. Are clients getting any kind of information from Supliful when they receive the products? No, they don't get any information except that for USPS orders, there are written BOD postal services, which you can always refer to as this is your fulfillment partner that is delivering all the orders. So we don't list anywhere that these products are coming from Supliful. So mushroom capsules, for example, lion's mane and chaga and quadriceps, they are sourced and manufactured in the US by Reliance Vitamin. Mushroom coffee is also sourced and manufactured in the US by Artisan Coffee. Fermented mushroom blend, also sourced and manufactured in the US. So this is all of those products are literally US based with raw ingredients sourced in the US. Birch chaga capsules are sourced and manufactured in Europe, in Estonia, by Green World Solutions. Okay, so we have how do we decide what products we list on the platforms? So there is, first of all, like our own in-house strategy, how we want to look, how we want to see the product catalog, how it should look like. So that's kind of like a top-down approach. Then we are also looking a lot on market trends. We're analyzing Amazon sales data. We're looking at trends.co. We are visiting exhibitions, seeing which products are trending. We're also looking at successful brands and seeing whether we could actually create similar products and offer them as white label on our catalog. Then we're looking at the sales of our existing products and potentially expanding on that product category. And of course, the top or bottom up approach is where you are able to actually submit requests for specific products that you want to sell. And then if we're seeing there are multiple products that repeat, we actually start source them and list them on the platform. So the questions about the product, most of the information you can find on the descriptions. We are trying to be as detailed as possible, provide certificates of analysis for the products. So you literally are responsible for responding to those questions for your customers. Yeah, so as I said, these products, we hope all of them to bring back by end of July. A bunch of them we're bringing back this week or early next week. So these will be back. Yes, so as I said in the call, we have in the beginning of the call, it has been a bit of a challenging month. So thanks all of you for sticking together with us and still being really patient. So I from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for this. But we are trying to reduce the fulfillment times. As I said, we hired more help in the facility. We bought more equipment to print more labels quicker, to do the labeling quicker. So this will significantly reduce the fulfillment times in the coming days and weeks, as well as the out of stock situations and the backlogs is causing a bit of disbalance in the whole process. So it just affected the whole process of the supply and fulfillment side. Yes, the container, we are aware of that challenge. However, it takes more effort and time to redesign those packagings. We will be looking into that in future, as we might introduce more flavors, also different pre-workout flavors as well as ingredients. But this is something we might change by the end of the year. So this is not something that will happen very soon. Yeah, so customizable product box is something that it's possible. However, you need to reach specific scale, which is about 10 to 20K revenue for Supliful per month. So if you reach that scale, we are ready to offer more customized solutions, be branded packaging or changing the packaging of the product itself. But till you reach that threshold, there is no cost customization available at this point. I don't have answer for this question at the moment. I will ask my team to look into this. From the top of my head and what products I know, we don't have any certificates, but I don't see that any of those could not be cruelty free. Yes, the idea is to literally expand into more product verticals and add, any type of functional foods, oils, maybe not so much, but spices, any type of consumable in the food space that meets three main criteria. It's easy to ship with e-commerce supply chains. You can personalize that product in a way, and they have a long shelf life. So we are we will be relaunching this production partner program, with which we expect to exponentially grow our catalog with those third suppliers. So by the end of the year, you will most likely start seeing more and more products, also like skincare, functional foods, even candy. Our best clients monthly sell about 5,000 products per month. So I don't actually know where you noticed that subscription said 5 products. You can at the moment you can label as many products as you want and list them on Supliful, so there's no limitation. It's not a problem. That's why Supliful platform is so versatile, and literally you can experiment with tens of different type of branding and niches and market positionings, because literally the same product actually could be potentially marketed to 5 different niches. So no, there's no limitation in that sense. You can set whatever retail price you want. We don't affect that. You know your costs. Then it's up to you how you price the product. What's your pricing strategy? What does the people on your niche are ready to pay for that product? Yeah. So as I said, currently the service is working very well in the US. It will be challenging for you to sell in Colombia, because there most likely will be huge custom fees when you are planning to import the products. So currently it's not possible, but as our business grows, we expect to open more, suppliers in each of the countries, and potentially go even into Latin America. Yeah, so our idea is literally to be as transparent as possible, and we want to provide really precise data and show you when the stock is backing in the warehouse. However, sometimes due to reasons unknown, for example, just now with the creatine issue, like the supplier says the product is shipped, they haven't really provided us with the tracking number, the product is not in the warehouse, so we're in this like black box situation where we literally don't know what to do. So we are pushing them just to ship us new shipments so that these products are restocked. So we try to be as transparent as possible, but sometimes there are circumstances that kind of are a bit out of our control. But of course, it's not an excuse. We need to be better in planning. We need to be better in understanding when do we restock the items. So this is again our top priority in the next coming month, and we want to fix this as soon as possible. So you can leave always comments either on Shopify or on Trustpilot. We also welcome negative feedback. Whatever has been your experience with Supliful, we are happy to learn about it, and just take it as is. And because that feedback from you guys lets us improve and grow our business and create literally what you want to see in terms of our service delivered. Yeah, so that's a very good question about artificial intelligence and machine learning. We're actually working towards that direction. One of our first AI implementations we are looking at and hopefully be soon able to implement is that we will automatically verify your labels. So we're creating an algorithm how the object character recognition software should look like, what it should look like, and that it's certified by legal experts, that this algorithm actually can verify those labels. And it means that then the label verification process will happen instantly, or you would instantly get feedback in terms of if something's not correct. So in that way, we will reduce significantly the time you need to launch your product and store. But yeah, we're definitely looking into this because we know we're very key on automating processes, seeing inefficiencies, and looking at how literally AI and machine learning solutions can help us to improve our business. Yeah, so this has coming back as some other questions already. We are working on this, trying to improve the shipping rates as well, but it's not that simple. So again, the service seamlessly works in the US with good shipping rates and reasonable shipping costs. So once we have more capacity, we will also open facilities in Europe so that you can sell products here. So pre-workouts are expected to come back in by end of July. Yes, we actually take care of customer support. That's under our $349 subscription plan, where we provide branded customer support. In terms of legal issues, we are not lawyers. This would be something that you would need to handle yourselves. So at what stage in the fulfillment? So we charge you before we fulfill the order. So your customer buys the product, instantly that order comes to our fulfillment facility. And if you are sending it to us and you have attached your credit card or debit card to Supliful, then we would charge you for that order. If you don't have a debit card attached or you don't have any resources on that card, then we will simply just not fulfill that order and it will be on hold till we actually be able to charge your card. Yeah, so when you upload your label design, we instantly generate these mockups so that you can actually look how the product with the label looks in your in your store, and you can push those products to see how the design look and feel on your Shopify store. So my main advice would be that don't overthink too much, experiment a lot, launch as fast as possible. Don't, overthink or polish the website. Pick kind of a smaller niche at the beginning, try to really dominate that niche. And then once you're there, expand on products. So don't, dump, all the whatever 70 products in the catalog, because people will then get overwhelmed. And this is the beauty of Supliful. Like, you can literally pick different niches, understand what works better, and then expand on that one niche and try to offer more products to that niche. But it's a long topic, and we are actually sharing a lot of information in our YouTube channel as well. So follow us and subscribe there. So we are sharing a lot of tips and tricks how to launch your own dropshipping business. Is there a way to verify labels before we receive orders? Yes, we usually verify labels so that you can actually order the samples. I have to look into specifically in your case, or what is the order ID, why maybe the labels haven't been verified. I don't know. You can write your order ID, Andy, in the chat, then Aline can check it maybe. What subscription tier would allow us to create custom formulations? So in the long run, we want to enable on-demand customization for products at stage one, where you wouldn't need to have any customization. But for you to actually launch a custom formulation instantly with no sales with Supliful, the like onboarding fees where we start working, just exploring what you want to do, what products, start sourcing, starts from 10K. So if you're ready to invest upfront capital, then we're happy to help you with that. Besides, we don't do custom formulations up front. We have a couple of customers that have used this option, and we have delivered on our promise. But this is not our core like service or function. Yes, we are working on, of course, on more product varieties. We're working on more flavors, also increased packaging, etc. This will come. What I can say, there's no specific timeline for this. As I said, till the end of July, we expect to restock those up to 15 products that we discontinued. In terms of other improvements, these are well noted, added to our pipeline, and hopefully we have the capacity to implement them as soon as possible. Yes, you can verify labels without ordering the samples. No? Okay, no, you actually can't. The team is telling. Okay, so you need to see in the chat how authentication works. No, we don't usually organize or set up demo calls. So we have an extensive library of help articles, what you need to do in order to launch your own brand. So it's literally a self-serve platform. We built it in a super simple way. It is a bit of a learning curve if you're totally new to e-commerce and drop shipping in general, but you can publish products in literally 5 clicks. No, it's not possible to use the test card to trigger the verification of the labels. It's a very specific question. I will ask my team to maybe come back to you on this. Yeah, that's a really good question. We don't have that yet, automated stock updates, but it's also in relation to the whole inventory management process. It's something that we need to do in the short term. How we will stack out all the projects that we want to implement in the upcoming quarter, we'll see in the coming days as we will have our planning session. Hence, I cannot give you a specific timeline when we want to do this. Okay, so you're using that ad hoc API integration through Shopify, I presume. So if you have some more technical questions, just describe the situation as detailed as possible, and then our customer support will tag you, and our tech team will take a look at it as soon as possible. So we have run through all the questions. I haven't looked at the chat questions in Slido. I will stop sharing the screen. So if anyone has any questions or would like to, if you want to raise a hand, I can open the floor for you, and you can ask questions directly on here on the Zoom. Please raise your hands if you have. Okay, there's another question. No, so there's two ways. When you make a sale, there's two ways how you can do it. Either you set that the orders automatically are being shipped to Supliful. There's actually a support article about this. So in the help center, you can search for manually and automatically placed orders and how to set that up in your Shopify store. I'm checking. Regarding liability, it's a good question. So the short answer is that everybody's liable, and if there's a situation which hasn't happened yet in Supliful, then literally the one that wants to sue you will go after everybody. They will go after you, then they will go after us, and then they will go after the supplier. That's why once you reach a certain scale, we suggest to opt for product liability insurance. We actually offer with our partners that on our website. Yeah, it's up to you kind of how you want to play it, but the initial cost is $1,000 per month or per year, $1,000 per year as a starting price. Okay, so I think we don't have any more questions. I really hope this was useful for you to understand more in depth about how Supliful works and any type of questions you have. Let us know in the Discord whether you see this is useful for me to come on these Ask Me Anything calls, and whether you are liking the updates that we are sharing with you, because we literally want to be super transparent. And I want to emphasize that without you, there's no Supliful, there's no company. So we are super grateful that you keep building, you keep growing. There are new, sellers every month that are scaling, and that's what gets us excited in building this, and gives us energy to grind day in and day out and just solve all those challenges that are upon us. It's not easy. It's a constant it's constantly hard work to solve this, and there's no company similar to Supliful doing something like this. So we are breaking new ways. All right. So the recording will be distributed after the call. Thanks a lot, everyone, for joining. I hope you find this useful, and catch you at the next one. All right. Have a good one. Bye.